Alright, in this video I'm going to use this disc brake hardware replacement kit that I picked up from Napa to replace the hardware on my brakes. The reason I'm doing this is because I noticed my lower slide pins were getting janky, and I think that water was getting into the brake pins and causing them to stick. So this thing comes with these 4 pad locating clips, also called brake pad clips, also called abutment clips. They seem pretty good. They got like a rubbery coating on the backside, so I would assume that is an anti-vibration coating and an anti-corrosion coating. So one side is rubbery, that goes towards the caliper mounting brackets, and the other side obviously goes towards the brake pads. Now the real reason I got them was for these brake pad spring clips because 2 of mine broken, so I'm going to replace those. It also comes with 2 inner slide sleeves for the lower guide pins and 4 rubber bushings, which are going to keep the dust, dirt, and water out of the slide pins, which is my current issue. This is a Nissan Pathfinder, but they make these for any model, so it's not Nissan Pathfinder specific. My slide pins are 14mm and they're only torqued down to 20 foot-pounds, so they're pretty easy to get out. Once the brake caliper is lifted up and out of the way, I can pull out these slide pins. You can see they're pretty lubed up and sliding pretty smoothly because I actually just took these things apart for a different job. And these are the rubber dust boots that I'm going to replace. They do get filled with brake lubricant over time, and eventually they will start leaking water and allowing dust in. So I do pull off the brake pads and get those out of the way, and then I'll remove the abutment clips. And these are the old ones. They look almost identical to the new ones, although the new ones, like I mentioned, have that rubbery backing. Here's the lower slide pin, and you can see that the lower pin has that interior rubber piece. I'll pull off the dust boots, and I'm going to drop both of the pins in xylene. I'm doing that just to loosen up the brake lube that's hardened onto them. I did purchase a wire brush kit for my drill to do this job, and I'm using those wire brushes on the drill to clean out the bores in the brake caliper mounting bracket where the slide pins insert. And that'll help get all the old brake lubricant out of there, as well as any contaminations. I then use a whole bunch of Q-tips to clean out any residual contamination in the slide pin bores. Now I switch over to a wire wheel on my drill, and I use that to clean up the slide pins. I really focus on where that rubber boot is going to grip onto the slide pin. If you get too much contaminant up around where the dust boot connects to the slide pin, you might not get a good connection with that dust boot on the slide pin. So just make sure all the caked on crud is off of them. I'm now putting on the pad locator or abutment clips. Pretty easy to do, just make sure they clip into place. You may have to do a little bit of cleanup on the caliper mounting bracket if there's rust on it. And then I'm going to take the dust boots and attach them to the caliper mounting bracket. They are tough to get on, but they are supposed to be because they need to keep out dust and water. With the dust boots in, I'll lube up the slide pins. This is the upper slide pin. Like I said, the lower slide pin has an inner sleeve, which is a rubber boot on it, and that's an anti-rattle boot. Not all slide pins have that, depending on your make and model. And now I'm going to take the upper slide pin and insert it into the brake caliper mounting bracket and ensure that that dust boot makes a good connection both with the slide pin and on the caliper mounting bracket. Now after being in xylene for a few minutes, these inner pin sleeves fall right off. I don't know if it caused it to break down a little bit, but anyway, I'm going to clean up that slide pin and then slide the inner rubber slide sleeve onto the lower slide pin. And once again, because it's new rubber, it is a little bit more difficult to get on than the old one was to take off. And once that inner sleeve is on, I will lube this pin up as well using a silicone lubricant that's designed for brakes. Don't use a petroleum-based lubricant because that'll cause your rubbers to break down very quickly. And off camera, I did clean up this slide pin as well with the wire wheel. And then I'm going to insert that pin into the brake caliper mounting bracket and ensure that the dust boot makes a tight connection with the slide pin. I do put a very small amount of brake lube on the brake pads and then insert the brake pads back into the brake caliper mounting bracket. Once the brake pads are in, I'll put in the anti-rattle clips. This one only came with 2, although I used 2 of them on each side. And then I'll take the brake caliper and put it back into position. The slide pin bolts should go in pretty easily. Initially I run each of the bolts down by hand, and then I take a torque wrench and I torque each of the bolts down to 20 foot-pounds. Now this, once again, is a Nissan Pathfinder specific torque specification, so if you have a different vehicle, you should look up your own torque specification for your slide pin bolts. At about $30, this was a cheap and easy way to refresh all of the hardware on my vehicle's braking system. Anyway, thanks for checking out my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.